As we're all aware of, the UFC lightweight division is in an unusual situation as far as who will be the next champion. The current title holder is Khabib Nurmagomedov, who after his last fight said he was going to retire because of a promise he made to his mother. But for some reason, the Russian hasn't given up the title yet. It's known that UFC President Dana White is going to meet with him in Abu Dhabi moments before the next UFC 257 event to try and convince the champion to step back into the octagon. There have been many thoughts and opinions inside the MMA community about who deserves to be the next lightweight champion. Some people say the rematch between Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier should be a title fight. Others say the winner of that match should get a title fight. Former UFC champion and MMA expert Chael Sonnen made a video on his official YouTube channel responding to those who think that Dustin Poirier deserves a title shot, saying he disagreed and was curious to know why people believed that.
Javier Mendez came out and he said, if Khabib is indeed retired, Dustin Poirier deserves the first title shot. Now, Coach Javier, just so you guys understand, is Khabib's coach. So he knows that division and he has the right to his opinion. I don't choose to take on Coach Javier in this. I respect him tremendously, but I have heard other people echoing this. I have heard this countless times. I've heard this from Khabib. And I would simply ask you why. Why does Dustin deserve the title shot? What are you basing that on? He had the title shot. That fight wasn't close. And I'm a Dustin supporter. I'm not trying to be a dick about this. I'm asking you why.
Chael isn't disagreeing completely with what people think about Dustin, but it seems that what Chael wants is for people to explain their theories and not just repeat what they heard from others. He later went on to wonder why people didn't think Conor McGregor or Charles Oliveira deserved a title shot as well, saying they had the same good reasons as Dustin to have the right to a title match.
I'm asking a question. I'm not arguing with it. I'm asking you why. What would put him in front of Conor McGregor, who's a bigger star and has a win over him? What would put him in front of Charles Oliveira, who is the younger of the two and hasn't been given the opportunity?
Do you think Dustin is the lightweight contender that most deserves a title shot? And if not, who in the whole lightweight division do you think deserves the title shot after Khabib retires? What would your response be to Chael Sonnen? Let us know your opinion in the comments. Some shocking news came out that UFC bantamweight Irwin Rivera was arrested and jailed on Thursday on 2 counts of attempted murder. Online arrest records for the Palm Beach County, Florida Sheriff's Office show that Irwin Rivera was taken into custody at 12:08 p.m. on Thursday at the main detention center in West Palm Beach. There isn't much information about the bantamweight fighter. Many requests for comment to the office's public information officer went unreturned, and a dispatch officer said he wasn't authorized to provide any information on Rivera's case. Irwin's manager, Ali Abdelaziz, did not immediately respond to a request for comment. A UFC official provided a statement to MMA Fighting, saying that Rivera's fighting career is on pause pending an investigation by the promotion. UFC is aware of the recent incident involving Irwin Rivera and subsequently received information from his management that he has been exhibiting behavior consistent with mental health issues. The allegations are extremely troubling, and the organization is currently gathering additional information. The investigation is ongoing, and any potential next steps, including disciplinary action or medical attention, will be determined upon the conclusion. Furthermore, UFC has informed Rivera's management that he will not be offered a bout at this time. Eric Cowell, an MMA reporter who first covered Rivera's arrest, said the fighter was taken into custody on suspicion of stabbing both of his sisters, but those were the only details given about the accusations on the UFC veteran bantamweight. Receiving information that #UFC fighter Irwin Rivera has been detained by police after allegedly stabbing sisters. More to come. In the state of Florida, first-degree premeditated murder charges are attached to a potential death sentence or life in prison. But moments later, the report of Rivera's arrest came out, providing all the information about the situation. According to the report, Irwin Rivera's sister was found lying adjacent to the roadway covered in blood with multiple wounds throughout her back, head, and arm. Although gravely wounded, Irwin's sister managed to inform the officers that she had been stabbed and that her sister was inside the house and had also been attacked. Rivera's other sister was later found inside the house covered in blood with multiple wounds throughout the back, face, arms, and hands. The neighbors provided sworn statements that one of the sisters came to their door and that they called the police and positively identified Rivera. The 2 sisters were staying at Irwin's residence when he fiercely attacked them in the middle of the night. Rivera was arrested by officers from the Daytona Beach Police Department in the early morning. Later, in a sworn taped interview, the fighter admitted to stabbing both sisters with a brass knuckle knife, claiming that he killed both of his sisters and said that he did so because it was his purpose, which he was told by a higher power. Rivera was placed under arrest on 2 counts of attempted murder. What are your thoughts on this sad tragedy? Is it possible that an evil spirit took over Irwin Rivera, or is he just mentally ill? Drop your thoughts on this matter down below in the comments section.